welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2027 New York Jets.
On the visitor sideline, the Dolphins head coach. His team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Off the play action. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They put Wilson in motion. Here's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. 3rd down and 3.
Here we go, Scott.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Here we go.
Play action now for Fields. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields quickly to Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Here we go.
On the option, here's Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Here we go. Right.
A run here with Paul. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Right.
They put Wilson in motion.
319, right. Right.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field.
A 38-yard attempt.
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic first down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 35.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 30.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Miami.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
A run here with Achan. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the catch. Here's a second and 9.
At the 18-yard line.
Let's go now. 70, let's go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Achan will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Miami.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They go play action with Fields. It's picked up by the Dolphins. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
20-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Dolphins.
red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Dolphins.
Here's H.A. trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. No issues there. This one is good. And the Dolphins will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped. 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they begin with 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Right.
To throw is Fields. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
For Garrett Wilson.
On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt.
Stonehouse in punt formation.
That's Jalen Naylor back to return. A big hole to the 20. And he's gonna score. He takes it back on the punt return. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Dolphins move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Up the sideline to the 40. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big-time run there by Hall. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Go,
line.
John. Ready? 220. Right.
They put Wilson in motion.
Up.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Throwing is Fields. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 18-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run. It's Hall. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
I got it. On me.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season. Pass's kick is good. And the Jets are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Jets 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And they'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. A run up the middle with Achane. Oh, the ball's out. And the Jets come up with the takeaway.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Jets are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Jets 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. flush to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. That one complete to McConkey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
On the jump.
First and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Austin now to return this, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Fields. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
51 yards, the gain on the play. And the Jets.
First down. Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another down. Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Jets. As his kick is good, and the Jets will go up by a point here in the second quarter.
Dolphins 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And made there by Waddle. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Back to the air one more time. That one out wide to A-Chan. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from an even 50 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And they will remain down by 1. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for
our tour around the NFL starts now in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the first-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. This will wind up a touchdown. The Vikings walk it off. They win in overtime. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Jaguars come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Chicago Bears. And this is Omarion Hampton. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Chargers are in a good spot here, 2/3 of the way through the season. They stand 8-4 with this victory. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Go!
On the ground, this is right. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. They'll look to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. To the air once more is Ewers. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Play action now for Fields. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
To the outside, catch made by Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
They go quick. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. And it looked like one of the Jets was able to get in there and secure it, and they did, so they keep the ball.
Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and you'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll try to run for it. He can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
16 yards.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here we go. Go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go again with Paul. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Turbo, sir. Tonight.
Fields. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Jets will extend their 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Devon Achad ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground. It's Achad. And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down. As he gets it up past the 30, he'll mark him at the 32.
And the Dolphins 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Miami.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for H.A. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And the tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. A run out of the gun with H.A. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Dolphins.
He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now a toss to the left. Here comes Hall. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Fields. He'll get this one complete to Brown. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 39-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, son.
Fields to throw. And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball.
Automatic 1st down.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-9, go.
Throwing is Fields. Coming across the field on target to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Here we go, sir.
First down. Fields. Oh, in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected. Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to...
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
He's to the 25. Up the sideline. Past midfield. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
56-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
A carry here for Wright. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Now, faking the give. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's third down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. Here's a give to Achek. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Devon Achek. Touchdown, Miami. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for two. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Off the play action, here's Fields. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Fields going to hang on to this one. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in short game.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Fields. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Miami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Now, Fields. This one grabbed by Austin. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Here we go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9. They'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away. On the return, it's Austin. And it's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Jets offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10.
Here we go.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here we go. Third and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Now a give to Achane, heading right. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
And the Dolphin first down.
They'll run with Wright. Room to run past midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another Dolphins first down.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.M. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with H.M. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here comes the jet sweep. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A run, and it's H.M. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Go.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Good.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath for Hall. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21.
A 1st down throw for Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. At 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
He'll get up and spike it here inside of a half-minute remaining.